So a few weeks ago, a new USB solution for the PS5 came out, and this time it is an unpatchable one. That means this solution cannot be fixed by Sony and will remain usable for the rest of this console cycle. The name of this device is P5 Mate, and it allows you to play any PS5 game through USB. So you do not need to use remote play anymore, a USB connection is now sufficient. And it works with any XIM device, competitor adapter, or controller. But before I talk more about how well it works and for why it is unpatchable, let's first address where you can get it. There are a lot of fake products out there, especially on Amazon. Because of that, I have added links in the video description to the original product on Amazon, so you will not end up buying a fake one. But the price on Amazon is quite high. If you want to save a lot of money, then definitely buy it directly from the creator. Depending on the country, this device can cost almost twice as much on Amazon, so I would highly recommend you to buy it directly from the creator instead. In the video description, I have added a link to the shop of the creator. The shop even offers a $20 discount right now, so if you want to get it for the cheapest possible price, then buy it from there instead. But let's talk about why this device is unpatchable. This device doesn't use any exploits or tricks to offer a USB connection. Instead, it uses an original PS5 security chip from a Razer controller. This is how the device can communicate with the PS5. The chip is from this $300 controller, and it's an officially licensed PS5 device. This chip costs Razer a lot of money, and they only got it because they bought the license from Sony. The chip allows the controller to use USB to play games on the PS5. Since the P5 Mate uses the same chip, the console will think that you play with this Razer controller. That is why this solution cannot be patched, because all Razer controllers would then no longer work with the console. And that is not going to happen since Razer pays money for this license. Razer will not allow that customers who bought their $300 controller cannot use it anymore. So this is indeed a save solution. Next, let's talk about some important steps when using this device. First off, to achieve the best latency, use the USB port at the back of your console. As you can see in this picture, it has the lowest delay. The front port has a delay that is up to 3 milliseconds higher, so don't use that port for the best performance. Secondly, you should definitely use the external power supply option. By that, I refer to the right side on this picture. You can use the cable that comes with the adapter to connect it to the front USB port of your console. This will add more electricity. With my very power-hungry keyboard, I was required to do that. At last, you may also have to update the firmware of the device. A few days ago, a new firmware came out that adds support for 1000 Hz. If you buy the adapter directly from the creator, it will probably come with the latest firmware. But if you buy it from Amazon, then it will most likely be on an older firmware. So you will have to update it with a PC. You can find a link to the firmware in the video description. If you do not want to update, then keep your XIM on 125 Hz. For the most aim assist, this is the best option anyway. The update steps are quite easy. You first press and hold the update button on the device. While you press that button, you connect it to your PC. You can then stop pressing the button and open the following link. It is important that you use Microsoft Edge to open this link. You can find the link in the video description. After that, press the connect button, select update from the menu, and click on connect. You can now see the firmware you are running on. Next, you click on select file in the firmware update menu. You must now specify the location where you have downloaded the firmware to. Once you have found it, confirm your choice. After that, you press update to flash this firmware onto your device. Once that is done, your firmware number at the top should change. You can then remove the device from your PC and play again. Next, let's look at the performance of the device. The device works exactly like you would expect it to be. It plays like a normal USB connection with no delays or other problems. This solution also has some advantages over remote play. The first one is that you can use Spotify. If you prefer to listen to music, then this device might be the perfect fit for you. Another advantage is that you can use the latest HDMI features. Those are turned off when using remote play. Therefore, if you want to use features such as variable refresh rate, then you can do that by using this device. Overall, I have no complaints with this device. It is plug and play, and the setup is also really easy. All you must do is to connect the front of the device to your PS5. As I said earlier, use the USB port at the back of your console. Next, you plug your XIM into the back port of the P5 Mate. If your setup is very power hungry, don't forget about using the external power supply cable as well. It is located on the right side as shown on the first page of the manual. Plug that one into the USB port at the front of your console. You must also make sure to set the communication method in the console menu to USB, and your XIM output method in the connection settings must be set to PS4 controller. At last, you press the PS button on the controller that is connected to your XIM. That will initialize your setup. This is all you have to do. And please don't forget that this is not a XIM product. So if you have questions or problems, then please ask the below the support. And as I said earlier, make sure to buy a legit product. In the video description, I have added legit offers, so you won't end up buying a fake product.
So guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button or maybe even subscribe to this channel to not miss out on any of the upcoming videos. Also, contrary to popular belief, this channel is not an official XIM channel. I run this channel in my free time to bring you guys the latest XIM news and tricks. So if you want to support what I do, then maybe consider to join the YouTube channel membership. Channel members usually get around 1 to 4 weeks of early access to all new videos. Plus, we also have a nice little Discord to discuss XIM settings and other stuff. But that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will maybe see you in the next one.